Time now for Wisdom of the Ages, an educational feature of the Bob and Ray Stuff, moderated by Webley Webster. Wisdom of the Ages, copyrighted, presents a group of noted scholars discussing the stirring words of the world's great men. And now, here's Mr. Webster.
Thank you. Now I'd like you to meet our panel, whose profundity, acumen, and perspicacity is really something. First, starts Van der Heuvel, editor of Ennui, the famous magazine for bored intellectuals.
Yes, how do you do? Thank you.
Next, Deirdre McInerney, poetess, whose book of verse, called Verse to Live By, is the top worst seller.
No, it's the top verse seller, Mr. Webster.
I'm sorry. The word was smudged here on my script. Last, we have Orrin Gilbert, Dean of Chicks at the Tumbleton College of Poetry.
By way of greeting, I'd like to quote the words of TV announcer Rex Marshall, who says, "Hello, folks."
Well put, Orrin. But now to get the old ball rolling, as we say, I'd like to use the words of the ancient Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu, who said, "One foot cannot stand on two boats."
Yes, very true. And wasn't it Karl Marx who said, "I should have been born a millionaire, and believe me, next time I'll know better"?
Yes. And I'll always remember Yul Brynner's words. A hair in the head is worth two or more in a brush.
Many meanings are attributed to Charles Dickens' famous words, "Man without smiling face should not open a store."
If I may add to the flow of wisdom here, I believe it was the old Greek philosopher Aristotle Onassis who said, "There's a many a true word spoken through false teeth."
What do you suppose the poet Shelley Berman meant with his phrase, "One foot cannot stand on two boats"?
I don't really know, but I think the late Guillermo Shakespeare said a mouthful when he wrote, "I should have been born a millionaire." And believe me, next time I will know better.
The poet Milton Cross showed a profound knowledge of economics when he wrote, "Early to bed and early to rise, till you get enough loot to do otherwise."
I believe it was Oliver Wendell Berra. No, Oliver Wendell Holmes won me over when he penned the phrase, "There's many a true word spoken through false teeth with one foot in two boats."
Elizabeth Barrett Browning waxed poetic when she wrote, "It's better to be a nice guy in your own hometown than be a real sweetheart in somebody else's joint."
And wasn't it the other English guy, Walt Whitmark, who said, "A hair in the head is worth two or more in a radiator brush"?
Let's not forget poor old Benjamin Franklin's words. Early to bed, early to rise, makes a man healthy, wealthy, and rise.
I don't believe Benjamin Franklin ever said that.
Ben Franklin, he said not rise, he said wise.
Wise, yes, early to bed or otherwise. Well, that may be.
All right, my friends, I think, though, that
the lady was
red
very
hand
long
is
there.
the red hand is stopped on the clock. But anyway, we've got to go now. Say so long for Wisdom of the Ages. This is Wesley L. Webster saying, in the words of Jerome Crawford Jerome, "Whoever the heck he was," he said, "leave takings of but wasted sadness. Let me pass out quietly."
Next, Mary Backstage, Noble Wife, the story of America's favorite family of the Footlights and their fight for security and happiness against the concrete heart of Broadway. Today, Mary, Harry, Pop, Calvin, and Greg Marlowe are all preparing to leave the Backstage summer home in Skunk Haven, Long Island, for the long trek to Seattle, Washington, and the opening of Greg's new play, Westchester Furioso. Last minute pieces of business are being done at the Backstage home now as we see all of our friends packing and getting ready to leave for the train.
I just want to remind you all that, it rains a lot in Seattle, so you better bring your raincoat.
That's right. It can be pretty gloomy out there sometimes.
Yeah, it gets drizzly. It doesn't pour. It just drizzles like all the time.
Do you think I'll need my galoshes, Calvin?
I'd recommend you take them, sure.
Mary, would you put the galoshes in, or is there room?
Oh, I think there's room for them.
If there isn't, I'll put them in my briefcase.
No, I'll just cover them with newspaper so they won't rub off on your shirts, you see.
You got plenty of Spanish peanuts to eat on the train, Mary? You know how handy those things will be.
We'll take some. Don't need to worry about that. It's been a long time since we've gone across the country on a train, you know.
Oh, it certainly has, but I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be rather fun to spend 2 or 3 days on the train, watching the countryside, seeing various cities that we've come to know, cities we've played at. And
Me, it's just reliving my geography lessons when I was a boy in school. We'll be going out to Montana and Colorado and Utah and up in that way, you know. They're still changing Chicago, do you know?
I don't know. I don't think we have to get off the train, Calvin. Do you know, Greg?
No, you don't have to change to Chicago anymore. You stay on the same
on.
train. Yes. Clear through, right to the Seattle.
Calvin, I think that's my umbrella you're packing in your bag.
I think you're wrong, buddy. That's my umbrella. The initials right on it.
I knew it was mine because instead of the little string that you
Wait a minute.
wrap around it and holds it together.
This was given to me on my birthday by the mother of me.
I don't see any initials on there. The elastic band
There's
is
no initials on this, but the one at home has my initials on it.
That one there is my umbrella.
You're crazy. This is Doc.
Oh, yeah?
Right.
So, can I have my umbrella?
I'm sorry. I guess I won't need it that much anyway.
Pop, I never realized.
Pop, I never saw you get so physical. What's the matter with you?
I don't know. I'm jumpy, Barry, that's all. It's the prospect of a long trip.
The more I think about it, why do we need you out in Seattle?
They'll have a doorman, of course, at the theater we'll be appearing at.
I don't think you ought to go.
What's that?
I said I don't think you ought to go.
Oh, yeah?
Right.
Here.
Stop it now.
Why is it we can't conduct ourselves like ladies and gentlemen? This is ridiculous.
Stop this petty fighting, Calvin and Pop. We're all going.
Well,
We've
listen,
got tickets.
We can't have this across the country. Now, we have to make up our minds
Certainly
to that right now.
All right, I'm sorry, Calvin.
All right, Pop, watch it from now on.
Right, I will. I think it's time to leave, folks.
Big stiff.
And so our friends prepare to leave Skunkhaven and head for New York City on the train which will take them west. Be sure and join us tomorrow when we'll hear Mary say,
Put 'em up, Pop.
that's in the next exciting episode of Mary Backstage Noble Wife, Word Carr speaking.
Me and our correspondents, Wally, Ballou, and Artie Schermerhorn, to the boardwalk at the Aberjona Park up in Winchester, Massachusetts. Come in, please, Wally, Ballou.
Wally Ballou here on the boardwalk, a beautiful day, and a big crowd gathered at Aberjona Park to enjoy the fun, the sights, the sounds, the smells of summertime vacation land. My broadcasting partner, Artie Schermerhorn, is equipped with a mobile unit some few hundred feet away from me, I would say. I can't see him at the moment from his vantage point. I might just call him in and be sure he's there, and then don't take it away, Artie. I'm keeping it here. Just say if you're there or not, so I know whether you're ready to come in when I call you.
This is Artie Schermerhorn. I'm
Okay,
going to take
fine,
it, but just
Artie.
a little while, Wally.
Wait a minute.
Just
I didn't
just-
give it up.
just for a little while.
Artie,
Putt
don't cut
card.
the microphone.
Would you let
I
me
had it first, Artie.
Take it back, Wally.
This is Wally Ballou standing by the putt-putt cars here at Aberjona Park. And that's about the color here. While I move on to something else, Artie is standing by now at his vantage point by the name-guessing game. So come in, please, Artie Schermerhorn.
Nuts. This is Artie Schermerhorn here.
It's easy to play. The idea of the game is to fool the guesser. When we
What
fail,
they
you
do
get a
here
prize.
is to fool the guesser.
Step up, see we can guess it. Step it.
This is a
We
gentleman.
guess your name, your age, your middle name, your first name. What guess?
I'm getting a signal now from Wally Ballou. He's up at the Skin the Wire game. He seems to think that the folks would like to hear this. Okay, then, Wally, I'm giving it to you for a little while so that you can describe the Skin the Wire game. Then I want it right back after a few seconds. This is Artie Schermerhorn, turning it over now to Wally Ballou up at Skin the Wire.
Thanks, Artie Schermerhorn. This is Wally Ballou up at the Skin the Wire game. And maybe you can hear the MC in the background calling off the losers. Let's listen a minute.
Hey, there goes another loser.
That's another loser, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't had many winners, I'll say that.
Boys, only 10 cents. Let's
It's only 10 cents, though.
Let me have
Wait
it.
a minute, Artie. Wait a minute. I haven't finished.
I'd like to have it back.
What would any amusement park be without a merry-go-round?
goes a man halfway
And we're going to just take our microphone a few feet away from
I
here
asked you to keep
and
it for
try
just
to
a few
get some of
seconds.
the real sounds of an old-fashioned merry-go-round.
Did you ever hear of broadcasting
Sounds
courtesy
Wait
at
a
all?
minute, Artie, please. I still have it.
And there goes another loser here.
And there's another loser. Artie, I'm not going to have enough microphone wire to get to the merry-go-rounds.
I'm here at the carousel, ladies and gentlemen. And
Well,
there's
that's
the
where I
sound.
was going, Artie, and I didn't have enough wire to get there.
That's too bad. But when you hear the sound of the carousel music, the rinky-tinky-tinky-tink of that type of music,
Oh, boy.
why, it really brings back a flood of memories of your own youth and the past summer day.
Real cornball announcing, isn't it, John? Oh, I'm sorry.
So we walk along the
This is Wally Ballou again from Aberjona Park. Thanks, Artie, for turning it back to me.
brother.
And we'll be returning it now from this Funland Center to our studios. Speaking for Artie and myself,
I'll
Wally
speak
Ballou.
for myself.
This is Wally Ballou.
This is Artie
saying,
Schermerhorn
back
saying,
to our studio.
back to our studio.
I said it.
Listen here. What do you think?
Thank you very much. You've received nothing for taking part in our comparison survey.
Well, I received expense money, of course, for my trip in, and then I was bought a lovely luncheon earlier today, and a lovely bouquet of flowers for my wife.
But you'd already formed your opinion of which program you like better, Bob and Ray or another one.
Well, I was...
You'd come to that conclusion before you even came to town today, right?
Well, I was led to believe that I was to like the Bob and Ray show better.
You found that you did like the Bob and Ray show better?
Yes, I did.
And why was that, sir?
Because I enjoyed the Bob and Ray show even in Sweden, where there's 11,000 unpaved miles.
Thank you very much, sir. Here now for the next few minutes, we'd like to talk about a new frontier a gentleman has opened up for himself and maybe for other people who may eventually get into the business with him. Sir, you are a mining engineer, you tell me?
That's right, Bob. Specializing in oil, or the famous black gold.
A lot of us are interested, of course, in this.
Let me tell you something.
Too many of us have had luck with
I know
oil.
it. I discovered oil in Massachusetts.
In Massachusetts? Where?
That's right.
What's right?
Where, Massachusetts?
Yes, where in Massachusetts did you strike oil, sir? I never heard of it in that part of the country.
It's unusual to find oil in Massachusetts. But
That's right.
I was spending a little time in Ware, and...
Where?
Ware, Massachusetts.
Ware, Massachusetts is the town.
Yes.
W-A-R-E. I didn't understand that.
W-A-R-E, yes. Well, anyway...
Where is that?
Well, where is... Well, do you know where Gilbertville is?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Well, it's right next to Gilbertville.
And where did you find the oil?
I was going to tell you. I was idling in the backyard with an old snake I had, and I snaked down to the ground, kind of curved it around a little bit, and next thing you know, up it flowed. Not black gold, but it was absolutely beautifully refined and a very high octane.
Ready for use.
Yeah.
That's certainly lucky. I don't think that's found very often.
So I put up 3 pumps there, and I called it Famous Name Brand. And I said underneath it in smaller lettering that I wish I could name the manufacturer of this brand.
Uh-huh.
But I'd be afraid to.
You know what you have done, sir? You have put that snake... you have bored into somebody's oil line.
Where?
Yes, and you are illegally supplying people with oil which belongs to someone else, you see.
I think it's an airplane type of gasoline. It's very high octane. I know some of the fellas, when they put on their brake to turn in the driveway, go about 3 more blocks.
Well, I don't want to have any more part of this. And whoever lined this interview up, please get him back to where he came from.
That's right. I'm heading right back to where?
Where?
You know it. So long.
Next, Mary Backstage, Noble Wife. The story of America's favorite family of the Footlights and their fight for security and happiness against the concrete heart of Broadway.
Mary, Harry, pop beloved stage doorman Calvin Hoogervin, their next-door neighbor, and producer Greg Marlowe, secretly in love with Mary, are leaving now for Seattle, Washington, and the opening of Greg's new play, Westchester Furioso. And at New York's famous Grand Central Station, our friends are arriving one by one and preparing to board the train westward as we hear the siren.
Look, everybody follow me over here by the OTV windows. I'll give you your tickets and your assignment.
You have the roster there, Greg, of
Yes,
all
I do, Bob.
everything?
Oh, how exciting. I haven't been in Grand Central in years and years.
Well, I've got my Gladstone here with me.
All right. Harry, you're
Yes,
going to be
okay.
in the Pullman car, Ben Franklin.
Ben Franklin, let me just make a note of that because I'm not very good at my memory. It fails me at times.
Car 418.
418, Pullman car 418. Great. Mary, shall we go? And
Mary will be in car 206, Pullman Martha Washington. And,
Greg?
Compartment C, Mary.
Greg, I think you made a mistake there.
No, I'm on the same car, 206, Compartment F.
Mary will be in Pullman car Martha Washington.
And I will be, and you're in the Ben Franklin. Incidentally, I think that'll be 2 cars ahead of ours.
I see, Greg.
Now, Pop,
that's all you could get, I suppose.
This is the last minute thing I could make.
Pop, Mary, I'll see you then.
All right,
I know the Ben Franklin is further out of the
Wait a minute, Pop. You're in, where's Pop?
Right here, Barry.
No, I mean, where is he riding?
Oh, he's in,
You got the tickets there, Greg?
he's coach. Pop, you're in car 141, and you take a seat. They're rush seats. And Calvin, it's a rush seat for you, too. So the quicker you get aboard...
Calvin and I better just make a run for it now and get whatever we can.
We ride... Let me see if I got this right, you cheapskate. We're on coach, and you guys are riding...
It's all we can get, I imagine, Calvin. The last minute you can't get reservations.
All aboard!
Oh, they're calling all aboard. Have you got your bag there, Calvin?
Yeah, almost there.
We'll see you, Greg, Mary, Harry. We'll join you
we'll see you in the dining car, I'm sure.
Oh, yes. I'll come 2 cars forward and get with you, Mary, there after we get aboard.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, it's pulling out now.
Oh, my. I haven't...
Hurry up, Mary. Who's that standing by the gate back there?
He's a friend of the conductor. He likes to sing.
Sing? Oh, Greg, that's a nice touch. You arrange that.
Yes, isn't that lovely? Just listen.
Oh, I hope the train waits for us.
I wish you all a life.
And so our friends board their steam train at Grand Central Station and start their long trip westward. You'll want to join us for each exciting moment of our future episodes, and particularly tomorrow when we'll hear Mary say,
Oh, Greg, how nice to meet you here in the dining car.
That's tomorrow in the next exciting episode of Mary Backstage Noble Wife. Word car speaking.
The McBeebee twins, Claude and Clyde.
We were just down the hall signing autographs.
Hey, this is some beautiful studio here. Isn't it nice? Yes, we're certainly pleased with it. Let me introduce you properly because some people may not have not remember your great band days. Those were some years back. But Claude and Clyde McBeebee were one of the big names in the big band era. They've covered the gamut of music from jazz to swing and right through almost into rock. I don't think you ever got that far, did you?
We never got into rock too much, Bob and Ray.
Just because we were more on the square side.
We were really cubes.
Yes, well, a lot of people thought so too, but you did do pretty good. In the summertime, you had your ice cream wagon business.
That's right.
Last summer, remember that one week in August?
We had that cherry custard with a coconut on the top.
Yeah.
That was a big seller. But remember
this.
You can have all those specials you want.
But put your money on vanilla ice cream. Vanilla.
You can't imagine
how much vanilla ice cream you sell in one summer. I mean, it's a sight. Well, I know. It's always been a favorite of mine, and it seems to be a year-in, year-out favorite of most anybody. I don't know what the figures are, whether vanilla is the biggest seller of any of the ice creams, but it certainly has got to be among the top.
You know what we just bought? An oil tanker.
An oil tanker? What did you buy an oil tanker for?
I don't know. It's a good idea at the time. I don't know what to do with it.
We have it tied up in the
Flushing Marina.
Okay. We'll get back to the McBeebees if we can a little bit after we do a little more business here. I know Beth Martell is waiting. Tell us about our stars today.
Hey, we like Beth
Martell.
Want to hear my impersonation of her?
Ours?
Or ours
impersonation of Aries. Libra. Capricorn. Aquarius. Pisces. All right, Claude and Clyde, McBeebee twins. I know you remember the Backstages. We have returned them to radio. You know.
We wanted to point out to you that since you started here on Radio New York, we've been regular listeners, and we listen to you in the car at home. We each have our own speaker.
Yeah, what do you mean, stereo radio yet?
Yes. But you fellas broadcast more normally, so we pick you up on the two speakers, one in the front seat, one in the back seat. Just the other day, the both of us were in the back seat.
Who was driving? Who was driving?
We don't know.
No, we don't know. Okay.
It was the same day that we bought the oil tanker.
I just wanted to ask a quick question of the author of Mary Backstage, Chester Hasbrook Frisbee. Chester Hasbrook Frisbee, the fact that you're moving the locale of the story to Seattle, does that mean that you have a particular knowledge of that area of the country? Have you picked that as a place for them to open the show for a reason?
Well, Robert Brackett Elliott and Raymond Walter Goulding.
You don't need to call us by our full names.
I spent a good deal of time in our great Northwest.
You did?
Yes. So that's
they
why.
Say it's beautiful out that way, and up around across the bay to Vancouver.
Yes, that's true,
Art
Robert Brackett.
Art Linkletter's hometown, I believe, isn't it?
I have no idea. No idea at all.
Okay, Chester Hasbrook Frisbee, author of
Robert Brackett Elliott and Raymond Walter Goulding.
Mary Backstage.
Next, Mary Backstage, Noble Wife. The story of America's favorite family of the footlights and their fight for security and happiness against the concrete heart of Broadway. Aboard the crack Hummingbird Express heading westward, Mary, Harry, Greg Marlowe, young playwright secretly in love with Mary, Pop, beloved stage doorman, and Calvin L. Hoogervin are getting together in Greg Marlowe's compartment of the Pullman car Martha Washington as they discuss plans for the days ahead aboard the train.
Well, I hope you people in the compartments had a nice, comfortable sleep last night. I can only speak for myself, of course, by saying that I didn't.
Not too easy to sit up in a coach seat all night.
It's too bad. You don't think, Greg, that we could get, some accommodations for these two in the compartments?
Yes, and Greg, it would be nice if I could get a compartment here in the Martha Washington instead of having mine 2 cars back in the Ben Franklin.
I'll look into that, Harry. I tried this morning, but the conductor said he couldn't do anything about it.
Sure.
They were booked until we are west of Chicago.
Have you found the dining car yet? How far away that is? I'm beginning to get hungry.
Yes,
well, we've only been aboard for 5 minutes.
It's 4 cars forward.
4 forward?
Yes.
What route are they going to take? Do you know? Are we going to...
Yes, we're going to go up through Buffalo this morning and then through Cleveland. And into Toledo and up into Chicago.
Oh, that'll be along the Great Lakes then.
We'll get a good view of Lake Erie.
Hey, look at that diesel passing. How did you happen to pick a train with a steam engine, Greg? Did you know that...
I have no choice. I take what they put on these trains.
Well, of course, but...
What was on that train heading east, anyway?
I couldn't tell. It looked like tank cars to me.
What would they be sending in tanks?
I don't know. Could be some kind
of... It had a skull and crossbone on each of those.
Oh, then it was poison. Had to be poison of some kind.
They still put that on poison things?
Well, I imagine so.
Well, anybody for the
yes,
food?
I'd be ready.
No, Harry, I was thinking of maybe Mary and I go down and have early dinner, and then you and Pop and Calvin could eat later.
Well, yes, we could do that, I suppose. I could be studying the play while you're having...
Harry,
yes,
let me talk to you.
Yeah.
Are you bananas or something?
Why? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, why don't you go and eat with those two? Don't you know what he's trying to do?
Well, Greg suggested that he and Mary eat first, and then the 3 of us eat later. I'm hungry. Could I join you, Greg?
No, absolutely not.
Well, go ahead then, and we'll have our dinner later. I'll study the play.
Let me put it this way. When we come back, that'll be a cue for you to leave and go to the dining car.
Good idea, Greg. Good idea.
Oh, brother.
Wow.
Oh, brother.
And so the long trip westward begins. Westward to Seattle, where Mary and Harry will open in Greg Marlowe's play, Westchester Furioso. Be sure and join us tomorrow when we'll hear Greg Marlowe say,
Cleveland, I think I'll go out and get a breath of fresh air here.
That's in the next exciting episode of Mary Backstage, Noble Wife, Word Car speaking.
You have a very busy schedule, McBeebees, and I want to thank you tremendously for that.
Well, we have to leave a double park down here on Broadway. I know that's really looking for trouble. So we want to get going. But we would like to take this opportunity to wish you the best of luck here in your program. And we think it'll be a smash success. If and when we make another record, we know that you'll give it a spin.
What was your last record? Do you remember? I've forgotten.
My Dear Mr. Shane.
By Mayor Mr. Shane.
Yes. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. I remember the Andrews Sisters, but I don't remember your record of that.
We did it about 6 months after the Andrews Sisters. So our record was lost in the, as the fellow said, was lost in the rush.
In the shuffle, huh?
Yeah.
Claude and Clyde.
Timing was poor on that.
Well, maybe you had bad management at the time. You going out with the McBeebee twins band again this spring?
No. This spring we go to lawn work in the neighborhood. We work reasonably, and we both have a green thumb.
I noticed. Well, thanks for coming by today, and say hello to Ron Harper, our engineer. You remember him?
I certainly
do. And our producer, Michael White.
I know we both do. Yeah.
Okay.
You like our new suits?
Claude and Clyde, the McBeebee twins, now leaving our Bob and Ray Radio New York studio.
We have to double park.
I know, on Broadway. Well, thanks. That's Wilbur Connolly, the young squirt who works for us.
Congratulations, Wilbur, for not pitching it through the window today.
At least no, 2 windows was plenty.
I think there's a plum cake in there for you from Doris Day.
Hey, that certainly looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Doris always remembers us. It's awfully nice of her. In
fact, I know it's
fruitcake. I think she baked it herself.
Yeah. I took the one she sent to Peter Roberts.
It's the young squirt who works for us, Wilbur Connolly.
This, Ray, is Eugene Claflin, and last week at the age of 58, he began a whole new career as a track star. Isn't that right, Eugene?
That's right, Beth. I'll be 59 on the 23rd day of next month.
Now, I want to ask you one question. Can you stay over until tomorrow's program? It appears there isn't going to be time to go into your highly interesting story on tonight's broadcast.
Where will I stay, Beth?
We'll put you up at the Bob and Ray Hotel.
Oh.
They'll put you up at the Bob and Ray Hotel.
Well, all right.
You'll be treated royally. You'll come back tomorrow. I'll talk to you. We'll have the interview.
Will you buy me dinner?
Oh, yeah, we'll
all right, well, then I'll be glad to come back tomorrow.
Will you? Okay, then we'll hear from Biff Burns and his guest tomorrow. Very sorry about time running out today.
Close in 5 minutes.